And we're back with our 2021 player outlook presented by RotoHeat.com. This time we're talking Travis Etienne, running back, Jacksonville Jaguars. And if you want to show some love to the RotoHeat.com team here on YouTube, smash that like, the subscribe, even the notification icon. Stay up to date when we go live, when we do our live streams, which throughout the season become regular, all of our player profiles and anything else we drop here on the channel. All right, with that all being said, Etienne, currently we see him sitting somewhere between RB 21 and 27 overall when you get to the end of the season. Of the 12 analysts that worked on his profile, 4 buys, 7 holds, 1 sell. We think his ADP is going to be similar or higher in a year than it is now. We also think he can be a weekly flex in 2021. So all of that information is a nice setup to where are people drafting him right now. Your redrafts are coming up. If you're in dynasty leagues, you've already had those. But in a redraft sense, if you look at places like Fantasy Pros, he's sitting around 63 overall or RB 27. So kind of firmly outside of the RB2 conversation if you're in a 12-team league. From a dynasty perspective, we have him at 43 overall or RB 15. So we think he's kind of firmly in that RB2 conversation even right now. And looking into the immediate future. When you look at this team, Urban Meyer, has a role, and for those of you that followed him, especially like at Ohio State most recently, the Curtis Samuel type gadgety role where you have an elite talent, elite playmaker, and you scheme him in situations to get him the ball. Some of the guys on the team think that could be Etienne. Also, some of the guys on the team think that could be Laviska Shenault, or maybe it's a little bit of both. There are some guys on the team that definitely think this guy is going to be somebody you can play on the regular. There's also guys on the team that think James Robinson is going to have a very strong role still. So it's going to be a tougher decision if this is a weekly or a flex or a spot start. I mean, this is the issue you're going to run into with a guy like Etienne until we see exactly how he's being used in this offense. We know that Urban Meyer's offense is going to be using running backs, and there's plenty of options and opportunity for 2 running backs to be involved. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you on board with that thinking that this guy is going to be a weekly flex, or is this somebody that you're going to wait and see on in your redraft specifically, but in general in 2021? This is a situation where, most teams in the league use multiple running backs. So they should be able to support both of these guys and have fantasy relevance. Just depends on exactly what they're doing and how they want to usher in the Trevor Lawrence era into Jacksonville. Are they going to let it rip from early on and this be a big passing team too? Well, that changes the dynamic a little bit because they have plenty of playmakers on the outside at receiver. So those are the questions you have to think about when you're drafting a guy like Etienne or even like a James Robinson. Now, obviously, we know Robinson's more of a between the tackles guy and is going to get you, the tough yardage and some of those things. I mean, he has some big playability, he can break off as well. But Etienne's really the home run threat. So let us know in the comments below. Let's keep that conversation going below and make sure you check out all our other 2021 player profiles.